Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Hall of Famer Bob Berry ruled Milwaukee's airwaves in the 60s and 70s. He spoke with countless musicians and celebrities over the years. Bob collected remarkable recordings of these encounters, which he's now sharing with the public. Here's Bob.
She was the golden voice of the big band era, lighting up ballrooms, radios, and TVs across America. She sang two of the greatest big band hits ever recorded.
Those cool and limpid green eyes of pool were in my love life.
Tangerine, she is all they say.
She had a voice that could melt hearts. Helen O'Connell left an indelible mark on American music and culture. She continued to entertain after those sold-out swing crowds faded. And she was here in Milwaukee, entertaining with two other golden legends.
If I ask you who once appeared with the Jimmy Dorsey Orchestra, had a couple of hits, Green Eyes, Tangerine, some others, and is the hostess for the Miss Universe pageant, you would probably answer Helen O'Connell. You'd be right. Helen is in town. She's going to be here today through Sunday in 4 Girls 4 at the Performing Arts Center with Rosemary Clooney, Margaret Whiting, and Rose Marie. How are you girls getting along together, Helen?
Oh, just fine. Just fine. We're having such a good time. You know, every day is different, and we're all quite different people. But we respect each other's privacy, and we have a ball when we get together.
Tell us a little bit about the show. Is it nostalgia? Are you going to sing your hits? And
well, each of us who has a hit or two includes it in our program, but we don't lean on nostalgia. It isn't the kind of a show that I would describe that way. For instance, the show I do quite often with Tex Beneke and Bob Eberle, now that's a nostalgia show, and it's billed as such. It's called Music from the Summer of 42, and it's just that, no new tunes.
I think I saw that on television recently.
Well, yeah, maybe you saw a rerun of the Wolf Trap thing.
Oh, that's it, right.
Yeah, well, now that's nostalgia. But our show has new things, and, of course, if we didn't do something we were associated with, probably people might be surprised or even put out about it. So we do that, but we don't lean on it.
What do you think the reason is for the show's appeal? I mean, you're breaking records all over the place.
We really are, and I don't know. It's, I think, well, it's strange, you know. Somebody will come to see one girl, whoever, and go out liking another one as well, or two other better. It's this very strange combination, and we have all age groups, too. And I don't know if people come because they have a favorite or because they like the kind of music we're doing rather than the contemporary music, which, I mean, the really, really, heavy, say rock or disco. It's a mixture of everything. Maggie does she likes to do disco, and
yes.
Clooney can do it. And I haven't really tried any of that. And, of course, Rose Marie does mostly, not altogether, but mostly the comedy part.
Now, what about that stage accident there at the Miss Universe pageant? That must have been scary, huh?
It was frightening, but it was terribly blown out of proportion.
Oh, it was?
It was a portion of the stage that fell about 30 seconds after we went off the air, I would guess. And it was just shocking because we heard it and wondered what in the world had happened, and we all turned to the stage instantly. I was up in my anchor booth,
Mm-hmm.
And actually it was because the photographers and press people had all run up in the same spot at the same time, and some with some very heavy equipment like handheld TV stuff, and they all pounced on the same place at the same time and fell through. I think there were about 10 girls that fell. They didn't fall a great distance, and nobody was hurt. One girl got a scratch in her arm. One girl, I think, turned her ankle. And I think only Miss Turkey, they kept her overnight to see if she might have a concussion. As far as I know, she was just fine.
Any embarrassing moments ever for you or for anyone?
Lots of them.
On the Miss Universe?
On Miss Universe? Well, this last show there was one. I was watching the show, and I suddenly became aware, I guess you get sort of wise to the camera, that the red light was on where I was. And I didn't have anything to do at that point. It wasn't my turn, so to speak. So I turned around and just started talking, and all of a sudden they switched back to where they should have gone in the first place. And that was all there was to that. But I wasn't supposed to be on the air anyway.
Is that as tough a job as it looks, keeping up with all the statistics and everything?
Well, I enjoy it. So I can't say that it's tough. It's exacting, I'll put it that way. you don't want to make a mistake in any way, shape, or form, especially when has the largest viewing audience of any show in the world. I think we had 700 million this year. And you don't want to make any goofs, giant goofs. Maybe you twist up a word or two, or maybe you don't look exactly the way you want to. I had a little trouble with my makeup this time. But it's just, the only word I can think of is precision there. It isn't that it's tough. No, it's enjoyable. It's a departure for me, and it's the kind of a thing I like to do aside from singing. It's the same as the Today Show or Here's Hollywood, those things that I've done in the past. I look forward to doing something different once in a while.
Any of these girls ever become unglued in front of all those people, the millions
no,
on television?
No, I've never seen one. The only time anyone comes unglued is when she wins and starts to cry, and I don't blame her.
Right.
We had a beauty this year, didn't we?
Oh, that's for sure.
She, Miss Venezuela, absolutely one of the prettiest girls I've ever seen.
Yes, definitely. It's a lot of fun sitting at home guessing. The only thing that I don't like now is when you do keep us up to date on the, who's leading.
You mean the tote board?
Yeah, right.
I've been getting conflicting opinions on that.
I liked it better when I could just do all the guessing myself.
Well, I've heard some people say that it sort of takes the fun out of the guesswork, and I've heard other people say that it's an added interest. So I don't know which group is going to win in the end. I, myself, not watching it at home, I can't say that I have an opinion. It changes the lighting up where I am. It's a little confusing, and it restricts any room I have to work or to get any distance from the camera. So in that respect, I don't like it as well, but that's a very selfish reason.
Okay, thank you, Helen, and we'll see you in 4 Girls 4, along with Rosemary Clooney, Margaret Whiting, and Rose Marie at the Performing Arts Center beginning tonight through Sunday.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of matinees, and we would like to break your records there, too.
I'm sure we will.
Please come.
Okay.
Thanks for calling.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bob Berry. Thank you for listening to Bob Berry's Unearthed Interviews. Be sure to subscribe and rate our podcast wherever you find your podcasts. You can find all our episodes at WisconsinBroadcastersMuseum.org. Check out Bob Berry's book, Rock and Roll Radio Milwaukee. Book sale proceeds support Donate Life Wisconsin. Special thanks to Wisconsin Historical Society and for financial support from WBA Hall of Famer Terry Barr.